Bishop Watterson Hockey. And I am joined tonight by Justin Williams and Dave Wozniak. Justin, welcome.
Thank you. Hi.
We've got the big band here from Worthington Kilbourne, but by the time things are going to be done, Justin, they're going to be playing the blues.
Yeah.
Because I predict Bishop Watterson is going to be all over this team.
Yeah, they lost in overtime last time they played this team, and I feel like they thought there should have been a penalty on Kilbourne, and that goal shouldn't have even happened. So they're probably going to come into this game really wanting to win. So
I think the key, Justin, is intensity. This team has got to come here intense. They've got to be passionate. They've got to be aggressive. And they've got to show their mind and be physical right from the beginning. In times where Watterson has been soft, they have not been aggressive, they have not been intense, they have not shown well and haven't performed very well. They've got to show that intensity, that heart, and that passion, in my opinion.
Yeah, and they have to get a lot more shots on net. And they've been the other team has gotten a lot more shots on net than they have, like 50-6. Most times. They need to get a lot more shots on net and a lot more offensive zone time.
Your starting lineups for your Bishop Watterson Eagle: number 7, Laura Bittner; number 8, Hunter Spirit; number 9, El Chirac; number 13, Patrick Monahan; number 14, Killian Marr; number 17, the Italian Stallion, Vinny Gregory; number 19, Big Bird Gibby, Jack Gibson; 20, Robert the Stealth Stalter; 23, Dalton King, the Terminator; 24, Jacob Wildermouth; 26, the Greek Tycoon, Adam Somos; 27, Colin Williams, the Warrior; 28 or 43 or 8, probably going to be 8 depending on Hunter Spirit, nicknamed Doomkoff; 29, Nathan Foley; 30, Joey Wozniak; 47, Nathan Monahan; 61, Ellie Mertz; 71, your captain, Michael Wozniak, the Rocket; 72, Edward King; and number 77, Trevor the Titan Long. What are the keys to today's game, Justin?
They got to get on the board early. They got to get on the board early, and their confidence.
Slow starts have been tough on Watterson, no doubt about it.
And their confidence, was it Thomas Worthington? They've lost multiple times to them, and I feel like they just stop playing when they play them because they feel like, but they have to keep playing.
Watterson has got to win conference games. They are 2-6 in the conference. That is not going to do it here. They've got to be tough, and they've got to beat these conference opponents. These are key matchups, and Watterson's got to step up in these games, and it starts tonight, Justin.
Yeah, they're in the conference, right? Is Kilbourne in our conference?
Yes.
Yeah.
Offensive firepower has got to be there. It starts with Wozniak, Vinny Gregory, the Titan. They've got to ignite the offense. The defense, when they are not playing tight, checking defense, not tying up loose men, and they are not playing textbook defense, they pour very poorly. They've got to tie men up. They've got to be physical and bruising in front of King, and they've got to be consistent. Tight, consistent defense is going to be important. And what we talked about, Justin, earlier, intensity, heart, and aggressive style. They've got to start off, and they need a quick start, as you mentioned.
Yeah, there have been a lot of games where they started off really slow, and it hasn't worked out for them.
Our two big seniors, Trevor Long and Michael Wozniak, who we will celebrate on senior night on Sunday, have got to step up this offense. They've got to ignite this offense, and they've got to get everyone involved. Michael Wozniak, a couple of times in this game, in past games, have done too much, trying to do too much by himself. He's got to involve the entire offense and get them involved.
Yeah, and what was it? How many goals did he have against? What was it? St.
5
goals.
He was outstanding. And Michael Wozniak has been a rocket, I'll tell you. He's been on fire for these last few games. He needs the big start, and he's got to ignite this offense. But he's got to get everyone involved. He cannot do it just by himself. Consistent play, shift by shift. We've seen a lack of consistency in the games that they have lost. They've got to be consistent. They've got to be tight checking. They've got to be aggressive and physical, shift after shift, period by period, no doubt.
Yeah, we have seen a lot of those, but we also have seen a lot of slow starts, and that also has not been very good for them.
They've got to be hardworking and they've got to be tenacious. One thing that I've noticed in the games that they've lost, they've abandoned the forecheck. They cannot get these quick forwards for Kilbourne any space.
Yeah, they got to put a body on him right when they enter the zone, and that'll work out. But for now, they're.
Folks, we're in a treat here today. Worthington Kilbourne has brought their band, and they are outstanding. What a great idea for a hockey game. Can't wait to bring you the start of this first period here, just seconds away. Join us tomorrow at 6 o'clock versus Olentangy Berlin, and join us for senior night this Sunday at 3 p.m. versus Beaver Creek. Can't wait to bring you the action. But a very, very important weekend, Justin. 2 conference opponents tonight, Worthington Kilbourne, and tomorrow Berlin, and we've got to beat both of those teams today.
Yeah, those will be very important games. They got to step up the game a little bit if they want to win those.
A huge weekend of hockey. Join us now for the public address announcer and join us for the national anthem.
Please rise and remove your hats to play the national anthem.
Well, good evening, everyone, from Fairgrounds here at Taft Arena. It's Tom Somos with Justin Williams and Dave Wozniak here. And Worthington Kilbourne has brought their band, but folks, if Watterson plays their games and plays a consistent, tight checking style, they will be singing the blues at the end of this night, Justin.
Yeah.
Just seconds away from puck drop here. We need a quick start here. The Watterson needs a quick start. They've been slow in the games that they've lost. They're only 2-6 in the conference. Huge conference game tonight and a huge conference game tomorrow in Berlin. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Happy New Year, everyone. Just seconds away from puck drop. Excited to bring you Friday night hockey edition of your Bishop Watterson Eagles. Watterson's going to start with the top line. We've got Wozniak, Trevor the Titan, and the Italian Stallion. And they need a quick start here. They've got to ignite this offense and get things going. A huge boost. Palomar Sarvico, who is one of their top players for Worthington, is out tonight, so a huge lift for Watterson. Watterson's got to get things going. Seconds into the puck drop here. Here comes Worthington on the attack, moving that puck in. Good check there. Wozniak came close. They've got the room, and an errant pass there. An errant pass there by Vinny Gregory. Just missed Wozniak. He would have had a breakaway. 14:41 left in the first, just seconds into the first period. A Friday night edition of your Bishop Watterson Eagles hockey. Huge conference game here today. Watterson needs a quick start. Wozniak's going to take that face-off. He loses the face-off now. Worthington controls, moving that puck in from left to right. Here comes Trevor the Titan. Good pass over to Vinny Gregory. It hits off a Kilbourne helmet. And Wozniak's going to get going, and he is a rocket when he gets started. He's got some room. Moving it in, right in front. No one in front of the net. They've got to get traffic in front. Watterson's got to get traffic in front. The loose rebounds are there, but there was no one in front. And Worthington controls, but Watterson doing an excellent job. There's a loose rebound. Good shot there by Vinny Gregory. He looks hot. Looks dialed in and focused tonight. This top line has looked good. Seconds into the first, Justin.
Yeah, they've done a good job of pressuring the defense when it's up at the blue line down here, but they got to crash the net in the offensive zone.
But a good sign here. Your top line is looking sharp, and they are firing away on all cylinders. Worthington wins the face-off. They move the puck over on the other side. A quick pass over, and here they go on the attack. A quick Cal moving that puck in for Worthington. Looking to miss that pass. Over to Donson. The defenseman on the other side. Quick play. Watterson having difficulty clearing. Finally they do. And here comes Stalter. Stalter had trouble controlling the puck, but finally gets it out. Monahan's going to toss that puck in. Good play by Monahan, whipping that puck into the boards and taking that puck. There he goes on the aggress. Good check there. He's got to finish that check, though. Made it a little too easy for him to get out. Here comes the speedy Wilkinson moving that puck in. Across, right in front. No one there. And Watterson's going to clear it. Nope, Monahan unable to clear it. Puck deflects off a player. Somos is going to try to get there. He moves that puck there. They've got to be a little more physical, a little more aggressive, giving these forwards a little too much space, Justin. Here comes Geller, moving that puck in. Good quick shot, right on. Good stop by King. King has looked sharp in the early going, making some key saves. Watterson having difficulty clearing it. Hunter Spirit trying to get rid of that puck. Then there's a fight that ensues to the right of King. Monahan having trouble clearing the puck. Watterson having all kinds of difficulty. Here comes Spirit, and he's going to take that puck and whip it all the way down the ice. Icing's the call. 12:44 left in the first. Quite a little bit of a slow start, Justin.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that was a pretty smart play there by Spirit to ice that puck down. They've been on the ice for a minute. They needed to change there, so that's a smart
Watterson's
play.
going to have to step things up in terms of intensity. That heart and that passion's got to be there. They got to get a little more aggressive, giving these forwards a little too much space. Good fight ensues there with Vinny Gregory winning that fight. Good playing there. Good hustle. And Watterson again having difficulty clearing the puck. And there looks like there's a hooking right on for Gibson, and Gibson's going to go off for 2 minutes, and he gets checked again. And quite honestly, they should pull off the Worthington player for retaliation, but they're gonna pull Gibson for 2 minutes.
He hit him after the whistle.
And Justin, I'll be honest with you, we cannot take those types of penalties.
No, but I do think he hit him after the whistle, though. I don't know.
We've got to play smart and composed, Justin. We cannot ill afford to take costly penalties like that, unfortunately. We've got to be more careful. Watterson, though, their penalty killing has been outstanding so far. Throughout this entire season, this penalty killing is outstanding. Watterson organized here, moving that play. Worthington, Kramer, moving it back in. Kramer gets that puck back, and he takes a look. Good puck movement by Worthington, moving it on. Kramer's going to get a chance here. He looks to take a shot, deflects it right in front. Good play by the defense, whipping that puck out. And a good play by the defense, tying up those loose men. Play has been a little slow. Watterson's got to get things moving, but so far this penalty kill has been outstanding. Watterson doing an excellent job forechecking, not giving these forwards any space. Here comes Worthington now, moving in on the transition. Carlos moving it in. A good play by the Titan to get that puck out, and he's got some space. He's got to get going. There he goes, moving that puck in. Good stuff. Good play there. Good forecheck. The penalty killing has been outstanding. Lee's going to get a chance, moving that puck back over to Walton. Walton unable to get it there, and Watterson's going to get there. Oh, Walton, quick shot. Another shot. Good stop by King. Loose puck, and King covers up. Good play by King. And they keep whacking at King there. Hunter Spirit takes offense to that, but a good stop by King has been outstanding so far. So far, the penalty killing has been outstanding, Justin.
Yeah, there's only been a total of three shots this period. 2 to 1 in favor of
Three
Kilborn.
shots to 1 in favor of Kilborn. Good play there by Vinny Gregory, sending that puck out. 45 seconds remain here in this power play. Worthington Kilborn unable to do very much. The penalty killers have been aggressive. They've been forechecking and not giving much space. But here's a quick, speedy forward moving right into the defense. But they're unable to get past the defense, and Gregory sends that puck down the ice out of harm's way. Good penalty killing by Vinny Gregory. 10:49 left in the period. 22 seconds left in the power play. Here comes Worthington again. Kramer moving that puck in, trying to beat the fence, but Hunter Spirit is right there. Misses that puck, coming right in front. Good stop by King again. King making some key stops in this first period. He has looked sharp and dialed in, Justin.
Yeah, that was a great save there.
10 seconds left on this power play, but Worthington getting some shots, but again, most of those shots outside, not being able to do very much.
Yeah, the defense has been doing a great job of pushing them to the outside.
Absolutely, and disrupting the play. Excellent penalty killing so far. Todd's going to take that puck, moves that puck right on. Quick shot, good play by the defense to keep that puck out. Worthington still on the attack, moving that puck. Quick pass right in, and the defenseman fanned on it. And Somo, so clear, goes all the way back through center ice. Todd's going to clear it. And Watterson now needs to go on the attack here and get that forecheck going. They've got to get aggressive and they've got to get intense. Been a little slow. The pace has been slow. And when Watterson starts going and they get their wheels back and get that speed, they are in a completely different team. Wildermouth missed Walton. Walton's been the most dangerous of the Worthington-Kilbourne players so far. Sticks that puck in and Somo's going to take it. He's having difficulty with it and Walton bumps him. But Wildermouth able to clear it. Good play there to Robert Stalter, and he chases. Puck goes all the way down into Worthington-Kilbourne territory. Good play there by Foley, disrupting the offense. And this third line has been outstanding for Watterson. Hustling and forechecking, being aggressive. But Worthington finally clearing it down the center ice. And they throw that puck back into Watterson territory. And Gibson's going to get there. Gibson takes care of this man. Good play there to Gibson to tie up that loose man. Stalter trying to check his man. Watterson's been good. Checking very, very closely. Not giving these Worthington forwards enough space. Doing an excellent job on the forecheck. And Watterson, though, has got to get going. They've got to get their legs back. They've been a little slow and sluggish in this start of this first period. All Worthington so far. They've had the man advantage, but they were unable to do very much. Again, give your Watterson penalty killers enormous credit. They've been outstanding. Textbook penalty killing so far. 8:40 left in the first. Quick shot right into Flex, right in front of King. King has shown signs of brilliance, Justin, again, being consistent, good, reliable goaltending throughout the season.
Yeah, that was a great penalty kill, but one thing is they need to stop going behind the net, behind Kilbourne's net in the penalty kill, because now you're so far away from your own defensive zone and you're already down a man. So you never go behind the net on a penalty kill. And I saw them do that a couple times.
5-1 in favor of Kilbourne. They've been the aggressors so far in the early going of the first period. Marr unable to clear it. He's going to get a chance back, and he goes behind his netminder now, moving that puck up and dangerously takes it through the center, but out of harm's way, and Becky is going to take that puck in. Good play here, comes Titan. Trevor taking a quick shot. Good stop there by the Worthington goaltender, whipping that glove up, but Trevor the Titan, who's going to be celebrating here, be celebrating for senior night. A good start with an excellent quick snapshot, Justin. But they got to get more traffic in front of the net. Slow start so far for your Watterson Eagles, but the penalty killers have been outstanding, killing off a power play. What quick pass right in front! And I don't think Wildermouth saw that pass. It was a good pass there. And here comes the Trevor the Titan trying to pass that puck out. Finally, an excellent pass by King to Wozniak, who gets going. Wozniak, the Rocket, moving through one man, running through the others. But he gets tangled up. And Joey Wozniak, his brother, moves that puck in. Watterson now on the attack here, trying to get some sustained pressure, but unable to do much, and it goes all the way back down into Watterson territory, and King's going to wrap that puck off the boards. Wozniak's going to get reorganized here, and he looks dialed in. Here he comes. He's got some speed, but he gets Everett doing an excellent job disrupting that play. King now moving that puck in, all the play to the right of Dalton King. What a check, the outstanding check there by Wozniak. Wozniak showing that aggressive style, and he wants to set a tone here for Watterson. Slowly but surely, Watterson starting to get things going here, starting to get physical. And they need to start sending a physical message here to Kilbourne. They've got to set that tone. Been a little slow so far. Scherber moving that puck into Watterson territory, and he takes off. Good play there by Monahan, moving it up to his brother Senior Monahan. Walton intercepts that puck, but it's offside. Slow start for Watterson so far. With only
2 shots
two
on net.
shots on net, Justin. That's not going to do it.
Kilbourne
They've got to
with
get
4.
going.
There hasn't been as many shots as Spirit as I expected. There's only been 6 total for both teams.
Kilbourne the aggressor so far in this first period. Watterson's got to get going. Monahan whipping that puck off, but it goes into the Watterson bench here. Slow start, but Wozniak has looked good and Trevor the Titans look good. They need to more here out of their offense. They've got to get going. This first line has got to get going. They've got to ignite the offense. This second line, though, has been very, very good. And Vinny Gregory's going to center this second line here and get things going. He's had a slow start a little bit. He's been a little quiet in these last couple of games. They need him to get going. He's got great offensive skill. Quick shot. What a stop by King. Robbing Walton. King has looked outstanding, and he looks dialed in tonight. Iron pass back to the defenseman. He misses it and goes all the way down in the center ice. Monahan trying to put some pressure on him, but they've got to check more. They're giving these forwards way too much room. Here they come now, moving that puck in right on. Gibson now is going to try to get that puck. Kilbourne in control here, moving that puck around, but the defense has been tying up those loose men and doing an excellent job keeping those plays outside. But Watterson has got to get going. They've been slow and sluggish. Quick pass right in front. Monahan unable to clear it. And Watterson having all kinds of difficulty clearing the puck. Good check there by Gibson. They've got to do more here. Got to get more physical. Good play. Gibson trying to assert his physical presence. Watterson on the change now as coach sends down the second line here. This has been a good second line. Hunter's Spirit sending that puck over to Worthington territory, and it goes all the way back down. Spirit's going to take that pass, moving it over to his partner Somos. A little too far for him. Wildermouth makes a good pass to Stalter, and off Stalter goes. He's got some speed. Moving that in. Good shot right in front. He's got Foley with him. Foley, though, needs to keep skating. He's got to get his legs going. Ooh, good try there in the pass. Somos just missed him. They wave the icing, and Somos trying to clear it. And back into Worthington territory. Competitive. They've got to start with some physical play. They've got to get going. Been a little slow and sluggish. With 4:39 left in the first. It all Worthington moving that puck into O'Brien. Good play there by Gregory to get Monahan to get rid of that puck. Marr is going to get it over to Wozniak. Wozniak needs to get going. Every time Wozniak hits that puck, there's 2 or 3 men on him. They know that Wozniak is their top player, and they are doing everything they can, the defense, to put all kinds of pressure on Wozniak. Wozniak's going to have to involve that entire offense. Finally, Watterson's got some sustained pressure, but finally Worthington gets it out, and Gibson's going to clear it. He sends that puck all the way down the ice. Icing's the call. Slow, sluggish start, Justin.
Yeah,
Watterson's got to get things going.
Sometimes in some situations, they just gotta pick their head up and look for a pass instead of just icing it down. There have been multiple icings this game, but some of them are important because they have to change, and they've been on for a while.
But a little bit more physical play and a little more aggressiveness and a little more intensity is what's necessary here. That's what's lacking so far in the first period. Worthington in control. Quick, speedy forward, moving that puck in. That was Cook. Bring it back over on the other side. Quick pass right in front. Good stop by King, whipping that pad out. King has made some key saves at key times here in this first period, and he is bailing out Watterson. Watterson's got to get going. Monahan making the pass, but Kramer intercepts it and moves it over by Warnberger. Good play there. Gibson's trying to tie him up. And finally, the refs are going to call this play. It looked like an interference call. And finally, Watterson's going to go on the power play. And this is a key opportunity here. Watterson needs to cash in here, Justin. Big time opportunity.
Yeah, hopefully their power play is just as good as their penalty kill.
Coach sends on the top line here. Looks like Wozniak, Vinny Gregory, and Trevor the Titan are out here. The top line on defense is Gibson, and Hunter Spirit. This power play has got to get going here. They've got to ignite this team and get things going. They need a quick start here. But a huge opportunity in the hockey game. 3:24 left in the first. Watterson now moving that puck in. They need to get going here. Need some sustained offense. Good pass right in. Oh, and Vinny Gregory just got a good deflection there. The defense doing a good job tying up that loose man. Vinny Gregory having difficulty moving that puck, and it goes all the way down the ice, and Gibson's going to regroup this power play. He takes a look now behind his netminder. Gibson's got some wheels if he can get going. Here he comes, moving it over. Hunter Spirit's going to take a chance here, moving it past the center line. He's also got some wheels, whipping that puck right into Worthington territory, and he goes in. Good job there by the defense trying to jump into the rush here and ignite this offense. Wozniak doing the next line. There's a breakaway. Good play by Wozniak coming back and playing good defensive game here as well. Worthington doing an excellent job penalty killing. Look at that. Wozniak got offended. Quick shot right in front. Watterson hasn't done very much on this power play. Just standing there, not skating. They need to get going here. Worthington killing precious seconds off this power play. And Vinny Gregory is going to pass it off to Wozniak. A little too far for him. Hunter Spirit wicks that puck off the boards to the Titan, but one man was caught inside and offside. This power play hasn't looked very organized, Justin.
No, I feel like it's been in their defensive zone way more than it should.
2:07 left in the first, 43 seconds left in the power play. The first line wasn't able to do much here. This second line needs to get things going here for Watterson. They've been slow and they've been sluggish. They've got to get things going. The puck gets thrown out and down the ice. Good penalty killing by Worthington. Watterson just unable to muster anything here out of offense. Only 3 shots on net so far in the period. And an errant pass there by Monahan. He's got it. Monahan. Look at that. They're just not. They got to get going here. Finally, Monahan starts skating with the puck. Good pass over to his brother Monahan. Stalter now moving it down onto the ice, and he gets clobbered in the boards. Watterson's got to get going. They've looked very slow and sluggish. They got to get their legs going. Got to get physical. Worthington has controlled this entire first period. Sweeney moving that puck in. Good play there by the defense to tie that player up. But look at Watterson just sitting there, not skating. Just very slow and sluggish. This style of play does not bode well for Watterson. They've got to change things up here. Look at that, as slow as they are. Worthington controlling the play here with some sustained offense. Stalter's going to get that puck. Finally whips that puck down the ice. The penalty is over. Good penalty killing by Worthington. Worthington been the aggressor throughout this first period. Watterson's got to get going here. They've got to ignite the offense here and get some sort of sustained momentum here in this first period. Here's an opportunity for Wozniak. It's been a little quiet. Good pass over to Wozniak. Oh, and he just missed. Just missed. Good passing there. An excellent pass by Vinny Gregory. He goes straight in front. Now the top line now creating some pressure here with some sustained pressure. Good play there by the first line. Wozniak doing an excellent job there, coming close. Quick shot there and good glove save there on Brown. Worthington Gilmore have some really quick forwards, Justin.
Yeah, but Watterson's defense is getting on it really quickly, so there's not much they can do.
Worthington not mustering either one shot in that power play. Only 3 shots in the entire period. They've got to do more. The first line to show some signs of energy here, but they've got to get that energy back and they've got to get more intense and more passionate here. They are abandoning the forecheck. They have not been physical at all, and they need to get going. That's Watterson Hockey, and they've got to get going. That's their identity. Worthington in complete control, moving that puck in. And that's the end of the first period. And it looks like we're going to get a nice cut here. Join us tomorrow at 6 p.m. versus Olentangy Berlin, and join us for senior night this Sunday at 3 p.m. versus Beaver Creek. Listen to this wonderful Worthington Kilbourne band. be back with the second period in just a few minutes. Folks, we're going to let you enjoy this wonderful band just for a few minutes. And we'll rejoin you in a few minutes.
Kilbourne's got 8-3 shots. Not as many shots as I thought. Like usually they have like 20 or something by now.
A little warm in here, man. It is warm.
So at Levin Saleko, I think is their other good guy.
Well, Dave Wozniak, what did you think of that first period?
Pretty slow today. I think we need to pick our feet just to get our feet moving. We moved a little slow out there. I think they got their best guy out today. We should take advantage of that. Put some goals in the net.
I agree with you, Dave. Very difficult to watch, Justin. Very, very difficult to watch. Slow, sluggish pace.
Yeah.
Coach better fuel their fire here. He's got it. Half asleep. I don't know what they are doing.
I don't know, but I feel like when they get going early, they put a lot of goals on the board and they win by a lot, like they did against St. Xavier. But they're just starting really slow, and Kilbourne has the shots are 8-3 in favor of Kilbourne because they're not playing. They're playing really.
Enjoy this band for a few more minutes, and we'll join you with the second period in just a few minutes.
Thank you.
Thanks, credit card? Credit card? What an outstanding Worthington Kilbourne band, Justin. They are outstanding. So far, Watterson does not check the boxes in terms of tight, consistent defending. They did not tie up loose men very well. We were not bruising. We weren't aggressive. We weren't brutal in front of King. There was no passion and no intensity, and we need to get things going, Justin, and in a hurry.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened, but they're just playing really, really slow. I don't know Yeah, I got no clue.
Without the brilliant goaltending of Dalton King, Dustin, it'd be a much more be a lopsided score. It wouldn't be scoreless after one period.
It'd be like 8-0.
We'll let you enjoy this band, and we'll rejoin you in just a few minutes.
So we're not gonna be not this weekend, but the next weekend after that. I think we're gonna stop in Strongsville though, so to watch at least like one game. So we'll probably do that one,
Cool.
and then we'll go up to Detroit.
Cool. Excellent. Eight to 3, the shots on goal in favor of Worthington Kilbourne. They are not tenacious and aggressive in the forecheck. They completely have abandoned the forecheck, Justin. They've got to get their legs going. They have lacking the energy tonight.
Yeah, they could have had like Watterson could have had like 2 or 3 goals by now if they crashed the net. It's just right there. They just got to tap it in, but nobody's there.
Right. Just not aggressive, that style, not tenacious at all tonight. I don't know what's lacking here, but they've got to get going here. They've got to heat. Things have got to heat up, Justin, because at this very, very slow pace, they're not going to win many games that way.
No.
And you're certainly not going to win any games with 3 shots on net in a period.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we don't track like offensive zone time or anything, but it's probably not that much.
Hoping we'll have a different period, folks. Enjoy this wonderful band. Justin, they've got to capture some momentum. They've got to hit. They got to get a good hit. They've got to get more shots on net. They've got to start skating. They've got to start forechecking. They need to do a lot more here, and they've got to get more aggressive.
Yeah, they've been getting a lot of good hits, but it just can't be a hit that causes a penalty like they did earlier. But the penalty killing was really well, so they killed the penalty off.
Yeah, but how many times are we going to be bailed out by the penalty killers? We've got to get things going. We've got to be smart and composed. We'll be right back in a few seconds with the puck drop of the second period. Scoreless after 1 period of play. We'll be right back. Back to live action, just seconds away from the second period. Puck drop here. Watterson gets on the ice. Watterson with a very slow, sluggish first period. I'm going to let you enjoy this band before we get started. Listen to this wonderful band. Good in the first period was the band, Justin. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Hopefully, coach has fired up this Watterson team here and getting them going here because they were slow and showing no passion at all.
Hopefully, they do way better in the second period. That first period was kind of hard to watch. But
Thank you again, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. This program is protected by copyright for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast, redistribution in whole or in part without the express written consent of your Watterson Eagles is strictly prohibited. Join us tomorrow, 6 p.m. versus Olentangy, Berlin, and join us for senior night, a very special night, 3 p.m. on Sunday versus Beaver Creek. Hopefully we'll see a different Watterson team here. They've got to get that intensity stepped up and get things going, get aggressive. And Coach wisely sending out the first line here. And here we go. A puck looking sluggish here with the guy's cut, but finally Worthington sends that puck in all the way to King, and he wisely puts a glove on it. And this first line has got to get going here. Wozniak, Gregory, and Long, they've shown some signs of brilliance, some signs in the first period, but they've got to get more pucks on net, Justin, and they've got to get things going here.
Yeah, they got to get a lot more pucks on net with only 3 shots.
I think it all starts with the speed. They've got to get some speed. And very, very slow and sluggish. Here they come now. Monahan moving that puck in. Over to Long. Long whipping that puck, but that puck just sitting there. It's in the water. Too many puddles here on the ice here, and it's been very slow. Good pressure there by Trevor the Titan. They're moving that puck in. He's shown some signs of brilliance. But the forwards have got to get going here. Here they come. Gibson, good play there on the boards. But he's unable to keep that puck in and goes all the way down, and offside is the call. Seconds into the second period here. Thank you again for joining us. I want to thank all of our Canadian viewers and American viewers from coast to coast here. Friday night edition of your Bishop Watterson Eagles. Watterson has not been good in conferences, Justin. Only 2-6 in conference play. Today and tomorrow they're playing conference opponents. They've got to win both games.
Watterson's going to go in the penalty kill here.
Penalty coming up here. I can't believe this. I didn't see that penalty. Did you see it?
They said it was a hooking.
Hooking.
But I didn't see what happened.
Watterson's again going to play one man down, and they penalty killers again. Where they left out have been outstanding, sending that puck all the way down the ice. Trevor the Titan closely watching the defenseman as he brings that puck out. Kramer moving it over on the other side to Selmo. Over back on Gibson doing an excellent job. Oh, that's Hunter Spear doing an excellent job whipping that puck back in to Worthington territory, and the defenseman is going to try to move that puck, but the penalty killers have been outstanding, disrupting the offense. Here comes Wozniak, deeping on the one man. He falls. And here's 4 players coming out here for Worthington, moving that puck in. Good play by Somos to keep him outside. The penalty killers again playing brilliant. Quick shot, just missing. Worthington now with some sustained pressure here on the power play. But here comes Wozniak. He's got one man to beat, and he's going to beat him. He goes all the way down. Breakaway for Wozniak. Shoots, scores! And Wozniak, again, the captain has delivered. And he gets a huge goal for Watterson. Just what the doctor ordered, Justin. Outstanding goal. And that is what will ignite, hopefully, this offense. Finally, we get some ignite. A shorthanded goal by Michael Wozniak, your captain. Each and every time this Watterson team has been down, your captain has delivered. Outstanding game so far. What a goal. Big time shorthanded goal by Michael Wozniak. And Vinny Gregory winning the face-off now. Keep in mind, Watterson still one man down here. 51 seconds left in the power play, but a huge momentum builder here. Wozniak getting things ignited here, getting this offense going. Outstanding play, outstanding shorthanded goal. One-on-one, beating the defenseman. Here they come again. Good forechecking. Look at the forechecking by Foley. Excellent job by Foley, keeping a close eye on the defenseman, disrupting the play. And this penalty kill has been outstanding for Watterson. 23 seconds left. Another outstanding play there by King. And things are starting to heat up now. Watterson now on the attack. Good play by Gregory, whipping that puck in the goaltender. He didn't see it. Finally, he sees it and he puts a glove on it. Finally, the start that we've been hoping for, Justin.
Yeah, that was a great goal by Wozniak there. He pressured him and took the puck. Easy goal.
Huge momentum building, just instilling some confidence now. Now you're starting to see Watterson starting to skate and forecheck, closely checking and being more physical. And An outstanding start to this second period. What we're expecting in the first, but finally Watterson has woken up here. An outstanding shorthanded goal by Wozniak. And here comes Worthington with 4 seconds left in the power play. Quick shot, another stop by King. Outstanding goaltending by King. And Gibson comes out. He goes all the way down to the bench and fully comes out. This is the third line for Watterson. Good play by Stalder to whip his man in the board and rough him up. Monahan chasing that puck as it goes into Watterson territory. King is going to help him. Worthington now moving that puck and goes all the way down the ice. Quick shot. Run. Foley's going to take that puck and get it out. Good play by Foley. And an excellent pass to Everett King. He passes it back, but no one was there. Good start for Watterson here in this second period. Finally, they're starting to move their legs. They're getting their wheels back. And they're starting to skate. And they've been the aggressor here in the start of the second period. Here comes Monahan. Monahan moving that puck in. Quick shot right on. Good stop. And a good shot by Monahan. They need the defense to pinch in into the rush and create some more offense, Justin.
Sharks this period tied 3-3.
Good. Finally, we got shots moving.
I think that goal kind of boosted their confidence a little bit.
Absolutely.
Now, I think they got it going now.
And there's your top line out now for Watterson, Wozniak, Long, and Marr. Hunter Spirit and Somos back on defense here. Marr fighting his way through. And here comes Wozniak, who's got the one lone goal here for Watterson. A short-handed goal that really ignited this offense. Worthington now moving that puck in. Somos closely watching him. Good play by Somos to keep that play outside. Quick pass right in front. And here comes Trevor, the Titan, moving that puck in. He's got some speed. He moves past the first man, moving it past the defense, and he gets tripped up and no call. The refs are going to let him play. Wozniak tries to move in. He gets checked hard. Evans moving that puck in. A quick moving forward. Lewis moving it back in. Here he comes. Going through the defense, but an excellent defensive play here. And Somos feeding Trevor the Titan. And look at him skate. Trevor having an excellent second period. Quick pass. Oh, and he just missed Marr. Good play there by Trevor the Titan, who looks dialed in this second period. Watterson finally starting to show you their speed, physical play, their passion and their intensity. It's finally there. This shorthanded goal by Wozniak has really ignited this offense. And finally, Worthington moving the puck in. Good play by Wozniak. He's got some room. Good pass over the Long. Long's got Wozniak with him. Long's going to look for him, and he feeds him right in front. Oh, nice pass there. They came close. Long's got it again. Good skating by Long. What an excellent shift. Moving that puck in. Digging through the defense. Long's going to get another chance. Here he comes. And it goes past the stick. What a shift by Long. He looks like he's out of energy, but boy, oh boy, he gave you everything. And he needs to head off here for a shift. What an excellent shift by Trevor Long. Outstanding play. And here comes the speedy Colin Williams moving that in. Williams fighting his way through, and they are starting to check now, and they are starting to hustle. And it is showing. That shorthanded goal by Wozniak has really ignited this entire team here, and you're a completely different team in the second period. Good play there. Williams coming close to getting rid of that puck. Kerrigan moving it over on the other side to his partner. And he takes the puck right off. It doesn't go on net. Worthington now with some sustained pressure. Moving back over on the other side. Carrington whipping it back in. Here comes Gregory. Gregory's going to take that puck and send it all the way down the ice. It'll go right on net. Right on net. Outstanding penalty killing by Watterson. And penalty killing gets rewarded with a big-time shorthanded goal by Michael Wozniak. Crooks on Worthington sending that puck in. But it's been a completely different Watterson team here. They have finally woken up here. Looks like the too many men on the ice, and the refs aren't calling it. What are the refs seeing here? They did not see a too many men on the ice, and they're not going to call it. Gibson whipping that puck in over to Foley. Foley getting bumped on the other side. All the play to the right of King. Moving it back to Lewis. Lewis, quick shot. He missed the net. Watterson doing an excellent job keeping all the play outside. What a check by Gibson, roughing him up in the boards. Quick pass right in front. Wildermouth having trouble clearing the puck, and Lewis keeps it in here. Some sustained pressure by Worthington, trailing 1-0 with 8:21 left in the second. Quick pass right in front. Taking him out. What a stop by King. King has been outstanding, challenging the forward. Lewis, quick shot. It deflects off of Gibson, and in it goes. Oh my goodness, what terrible bad luck deflecting off Gibson and in, and Worthington's on the board, 1-1. With some sustained pressure, so unlucky. The puck hitting off of Gibson's shoulder, ricocheting into the net. What an unfortunate goal, Justin.
King was in perfect position for that. It's just an unlucky bounce.
Not a lot that Gibson could do on that. Very, very unfortunate.
Yeah.
But Worthington's on the board here, and Watterson's going to have to dig down deep here and take some chances and continue to be the aggressor. They have had a much better second period. Wozniak winning the faceoff. King's going to whip that puck in, and it goes into Worthington territory. Everett's going to put it over to his partner Lewis. But a good play there by Stalter, who's shown some aggressiveness and has been very good on the boards. Jim moving that puck in over on the other side. Long's going to get a chance to clear it, and he finally clears it. 7:45 left, 1-1 game here. A much more entertaining second period here. Watterson showing a lot of hustle and intensity. Here comes Long. Good pass right into Wozniak. Wozniak back to Long. Oh, what a stop by the goaltender. Outstanding stop. He robbed Long in front. What a pass by Watterson. Oh, my goodness. Great stop there. The goaltenders have been outstanding. Gibson moving it over. Or Hunter Spirit moving it over to King. Good play by Spirit to disrupt that pass here. And Watterson coming close to making it 2-1 there. What a pass by Michael Wozniak to Long. And Long getting robbed by the goaltender. Hunter Spirit having some difficulty in front of his netminder. Moving it over to King. King moves it off the boards and gets it out of harm's way. Here's a play. Long coming close to intercepting that pass. And here comes Hunter Spirit. He's got some wheels. Moving that puck in. Great offensive wheels. Hunter Spirit moving that puck in. He goes right in. Quick shot. Good play by Hunter Spirit. They got to get more traffic in front, though. Loose rebound, and no one was in front of the net. Worthington now moving it in. Watterson on the attack. Wozniak moving it in. Takes the one in front. Quick shot. Good play by Wozniak. Wozniak showing some signs of brilliance. He's been dialed in this second period, and he's creating chances for Watterson. Good play by Michael Wozniak, your captain. Much more spirited and much better shot shooting, and Watterson's been the aggressor of the second period, Justin.
Yeah, Watterson's up 7-5 in shots this period so far.
7-5 in shots. Watterson finally starting to pump the shots in and creating all kinds of pressure. Gregory winning that faceoff, and Watterson's been aggressive, trying to create some sustained pressure here. The second line has been outstanding for Watterson, creating some balance, something they were lacking in last year. Worthington having all kinds of difficulty clearing the puck. Gibson making a huge hit. Big Gibson, Big Bird Gibson, who is one of the best checkers for Watterson. Good check there as well. Right in front, there was a loose man, and he just missed him. Williams trying to get that puck out. And Vinny Gregory is going to get a chance here, and he needs to get going. Good play by Gregory to clear it out of the harm's way. And here comes Williams. Williams getting checked. Carson moving that puck in a little too far. And Gibson's going to take it. He gets interception. Worthington now with some sustained pressure in the Watterson zone. Quick pass right in front. And there was a loose man in front there. That Watterson's got to be careful. Got to tighten things up on defense. Good play there. And finally Watterson sends that down harm's way. And they're waving the icing. But Watterson gets a huge break here because they were gassed out, Justin. And here's a quick pass over on Worthington. Worthington moving that puck in behind King. Moving it on the outside. Here's a quick chance. Oh, just missing the net. Worthington coming close here. Tie game, 1-1, 4:59 left. Much more entertaining second period here. Quick shot. Oh, and just missing. Worthington's getting some chances. Quick shot deflected right off. But Watterson got to tighten things up on defense here. Got to be careful here with these quick forwards. Hunter Spirit's going to get a chance here. He leaves it for Gibson, his partner. Gibson now is going to take a look, and he regroups and sends that puck in. Here's a chance for Long. Long, who's had an outstanding period, taking a look. Quick pass right in, and he just missed Wire, who was right in front of the net. Excellent play by Trevor the Titan Long, who's had an outstanding period. Long and Wozniak have really ignited this offense. They've really regained some energy here, and they've shown some energy, some intensity and some passion. Here comes Wozniak. He's going in. Look at him move that puck in. Quick shot. Look at Wozniak still with the puck. Moving, turning around, tossing, turning. Quick shot. Goes off a leg. Wozniak, the captain, looks dialed in, and he is doing everything to try to create some offense here. Outstanding period for your captain. And he's going to get another chance. Great check there by Wozniak. They've got to keep the pressure up. Again, they're standing back. They've got to keep the pressure up. Worthington finally clearing the puck. Solano gets checked hard by Wozniak. Wozniak been very, very physical this second period. He has great stick handling skills, really igniting this offense. Long's getting a chance here, and he gets a chance. He gets checked off the puck. Long and Wozniak having an outstanding period. End-to-end action here. Walton clearing that puck, and he misses the net here. Solano moving it over on the other side, knocking that puck off the boards. And Monahan chasing after his man. Solano coming right in behind the net, moving it right in front. Monahan trying to clear that puck. Watterson having all kinds of difficulty clearing. Quick shot right in front. Good play there by Wozniak again. Doing everything offensively and defensively. And look at him asserting his presence there. Wozniak being physical. Playing great offensive and defensive hockey. A wonderful two-way player. Here comes Worthington. Jeans, what a great stop by King. How did he see it? The Terminator looking dialed in tonight and focused. Jeans moving that puck in. Quick shot right on. Just deflects off a man. Somos taking his man out. Good play by Somos to nail him on the boards. Another good check there by Vinny Gregory. Gregory's been very physical. Good stick lift there by Stalter. And the puck goes all the way down into Worthington territory. Worthington now moving that puck in past center line here. Dangerous, speedy winger, quick shot right on. King looking sharp, dialed in the second period. He has had an outstanding game. Worthington moving that puck in. Quick pass right in front, but a good job by Monahan tying up that loose man and not giving him any chance. The defense has really tightened things up. Much more tight, consistent defensive game, tying up loose men in front. I like the way the defense is playing, Justin. Much more bruising and aggressive in front of their net line.
Yeah, and throughout this game, I've been seeing in the first and second period, when they're coming up the ice, the defensemen are pushing them to the outside to give them a harder shot.
Yep, and they're getting chances.
Yeah, they are, but
outstanding play.
Defense has been really
a much better
really
second
well.
period. Face off to the left of King, won by Wozniak, who's done everything tonight. Outstanding play. Good play right in front. Quick shot. Oh, and just missing is Walton. Walton, number 8, has been the most dangerous player for Worthington. He's got great stick handling skills. Keep your eye out on number 8. He's been outstanding. Trevor Long finally clearing that puck in. Long has had an outstanding period. And here comes Walton again. Very, very dangerous. Look at his stick handling skills. But good job by the defense to keep him outside. Gibson's going to get a chance here. He's unable to get there. And Garrison, you're going to cut quick shot right on King. Good stop. Good shot there by Garrison. Outstanding game so far, but Watterson's got to keep things going, be aggressor. They've got to be tight, consistent, and they've got to be bruising and aggressive. The intensity, the heart, the passion, and the aggressive style has been there in the second period. A much different period. Wouldn't you agree, Justin?
Yeah.
Hunter Spirit's going to move that puck, whips it off to the other side. The Titan taking that puck, but he misses that puck and gives it a chance there for 91. Already moving the puck, and here comes Wozniak, who's got some space. Wozniak circling around. Look at the great stick handling skills. Moving them, who's got great speed. Moving that puck in. Wozniak trying to deke the entire defense, doing a little too much. Quick, what a pass by Wozniak right in front of the net, but no one there. Here comes Hunter Spirit. Quick shot right on, and it deflects off Wozniak. Wozniak doing everything. Stick handling, skating hard, aggressive play, making all kinds of passes, being aggressive and playing great defensive and offensive style. He is outstanding, the best player so far. Look at Hunter Spirit move that puck. Look at the wheels this man has. Good play. They got to get traffic in front. Justin, no one in front of the net. You know, they've got to get traffic in front here and crash the net. Finally, Stalter goes in front. And here comes Gibson. Good play by Gibson to check off his man. What a shift by Hunter Spirit, who's been outstanding. Looks like he's favoring his right arm. Hopefully he's okay. Quick shot. What a stop by King. Outstanding stop. And finally, the defense whacks that puck out of harm's way. Worthington coming close to scoring. tie game here with 1 second left, and that's the end of the second period. A much better period for Watterson. Stepping things up for intensity, hard, passion, and aggressive style. It's been violent, it's been bruising, it's been brooding. An outstanding second period by your Watterson Eagles. It looks like we're going to take a nice cut, and we'll be right back with the second intermission after this.
Take the band out of the house.
Yeah. Justin, it looks like Dave Wozniak's right. It looks like we scared off the band with our aggressive play.
Yeah, I think we did. But I do think Watterson has been playing a lot better in the second period. If you look at the shots, the shot total in the first period for Watterson was 3, and shot total in the second period was 7. So they've been playing a little bit better.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of good shots and good quality shots on the goaltender.
Yeah.
But one thing I've noticed, they have not crashed the net enough. They've got to get more traffic in front of the net because they're getting rebounds, but no one's there.
Yeah, they could have had a couple more. They could have had like 3 or 4 goals by now if there was somebody just in front of the net.
And Dalton King, what can you say about the kid? He's been outstanding tonight as well, making so many key saves at key times, keeping Watterson in this game.
There's not much to say. There's
Not
just
a
too
lot of
many.
words to describe that young man's play.
Yeah.
Outstanding. And the
Outstanding's
defense has
the
really
word.
done a better job, I think, in this second period. Just tying up loose men, being
Yeah.
more aggressive and being more brutal and aggressive in front of their netminder.
Mm-hmm.
Outstanding play. But Wozniak has really ignited this off, and what a shorthanded goal.
Yeah,
Kid's got great stick handling skills, outstanding speed, and he's just a talent that we are going to miss. This is this man's senior year, folks, and just a few points away from being the leading scorer.
yeah.
It's been outstanding. We'll be right back after this.
Put more pressure on the goalie, make him panic.
Yep, Dave Wozniak's right. Dave, your thoughts on the second
I
period?
think if we get people in front of the net, put some pressure in the goalie and let him panic and get a few rebounds. He's giving them up. There's somebody there, just tap him in.
Yeah, this goaltender's looked a little wobbly and
Yeah.
he's given up a lot of rebounds. So if we've got traffic in front, we're going to get some easy goals. You're absolutely right. We'll be right back after this.
Go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Join us, folks, on Sunday, January 11th, a very special night, senior night, versus Beaver Creek at 3 o'clock. We're going to be celebrating 2 outstanding seniors, Michael Wozniak and Trev Long. Outstanding individuals, and they have just been so unselfish with their team and been wonderful co-captains throughout this entire year. Just outstanding individuals, and we will be celebrating them. They are also extremely smart, and they have got very, very bright futures ahead of them. Join us for senior night, Sunday, January the 11th, this Sunday at 3 p.m. versus Beaver Creek. Join us tomorrow versus Olentangy Berlin. First time we're facing Olentangy Berlin, and they are another conference foe in our conference. 1-1 after 2 periods of play. We'll be right back with the third period puck drop in just a moment. Dave Wozniak here, and Dave, we are going to miss that Michael Wozniak. What an outstanding young man you have. Tell us Michael's future goals. Where will he be going? Tell us all about that.
Well, he's we're gonna be missing Watterson Hockey as well. We got 2 more years here with Joe, so we'll still be around. But Mike's goals are to go to Ohio State. Got accepted in College of Engineering and Business combined major, and he plans on trying out for the Ohio State D2 or D3, and we'll see what goes from there.
He'll be very, very successful. He's an extremely smart young man and an outstanding person.
He gets his brains from his mother.
I thought he got his brains from you, Dave.
He got his looks from me.
We'll be right back after this.
Actually, Julie got my looks. Mike's a spitting image of Julie's dad. So, yeah, we have a picture of Julie's dad when he was like 3 or 4, and Mike grew up thinking it was him. Like, it's Mike?
Oh my God.
Look good.
Folks, I have to capture this. Guess who has just walked up to the podium? The great John King, the John King Intermission Hour. Here he is. John, what are your thoughts on the first 2 periods?
I think
The mic is yours.
I think we're playing well. A little more physical, maybe, but we're playing well.
I think so too.
We had a slight. I thought we had a slight breakdown on their goal, but just letting him stand there. But
That Worthington goal was a deflection off of stuff.
Exactly.
Our defenseman shoulder.
I know, and that's
unfortunate.
nothing you
nothing
can
you
do
can
about
do.
that.
Alton's had an outstanding game
I will
again.
say that. But yeah, I think we're playing good. Just keep taking it to them. I think we got caught in a couple long shifts. We need to get out of that habit, right?
The great John King and the John King Intermission Hour. Thank you, John King.
It's a great pleasure being on your show, Tom.
Not my show, John. Your show. We'll be right back.
Now I got to get that in there.
Oh my gosh. It's hot in here. Yeah, it's so nice your best. So it's on now. It's warming you up.
It's been on. It's on the highest. It's on high. Cool. It is a little bit warmer than high still.
I will say one thing. I thought the first period we were really slow.
Oh God, did we ever? It was so slow.
And now they're looking a little better. But we did get a couple more.
Yeah, I mean, I do too. Back to live action here with Watterson just waiting for the Zamboni driver to finish the cut of the ice here, and we will get started with the third period. A much more eventful second period. Watterson looking a lot better, shooting 7 shots in the second compared to the 30 shots in the first. So much better performance. But I think what really ignited Watterson was that wonderful short-handed goal by Michael Wozniak, digging the entire team. He has been outstanding and he has been dialed in, and they will need all of his help in the third period. Outstanding performances by Trevor Long. I also thought Vinny Gregory started things going. He's starting to get his legs back, and he is starting to wheel. He's got some great stick handling skills, and they will need him involved in the offense. They need the entire offense in running. Watterson's got the offensive firepower. I thought the defense was much better and tight, consistent checking, much more bruising and aggressive, a much, much better second period. The boys play with a lot more intensity, heart, passion, and aggressive style. They need to do more of that. What we want to see more of is, of course, that tenacious, aggressive forechecking. Got to leave these speedy forwards very, very little space. Got a huge opportunity here. Their top player, Palamarkovas, is not playing tonight, and so Watterson has a huge opportunity to still win here. They desperately need a conference win, only winning 2 games here, 2-6 in the conference. And they've got 2 huge opportunities tonight, and on Saturday, 2 conference foes. Tonight, of course, Worthington, and on tomorrow with Olentangy Berlin. Huge opportunity here to get some conference wins. We're joined back by Justin. Justin, much, much better second period, much more passionate, more intense, much more entertaining.
Yeah, and there's been a lot more shots than there was in the first period by Watterson. But also, if you look at the shots and then look at the score, you can see that the goalies have been playing outstanding. There's been a total of, Watterson has had 10 shots in total, and Kilbourne has had 17 total shots.
So Kilbourne's still dominating the shot department,
Yeah.
17-10.
17-10, and it's only 1-1. Both goalies have been playing really, really well.
Dalton King making some outstanding saves, some really clear, quick shots right in front of him. So he's been outstanding, really keeping Watterson in this game. He's been outstanding all year round. And Coach Wisely is going to send this top line out. Vinny Gregory on the wing with Trevor the tight and long, and at center, of course, your captain, Michael Wozniak. Third period underway here. Worthington whipping that puck right into Watterson territory, and the puck looking a little sluggish here as they just cut the ice. Here comes Michael Wozniak moving that play, and quick shot just goes right over the net. Long moving it over to Watterson on the attack here. Here comes Wozniak circling his way through, and he gets right into the slot. Quick shot. He's got Gregory there, and they've got to get more traffic in front. Trevor's got to get in front of the net and create some traffic. They've had some chances. They've had some rebounds, but again, no one in front of the net. That puck looking really slow and sluggish, just sitting there. But Watterson starting to get their legs back, moving aggressively. They've been the aggressor the first few seconds here in the third period. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Here's a break. Wozniak's got some move, but that puck looking really slow and sluggish, just staying there on the puddle of water. And Wozniak not able to do that. Here's a break. Quick break. King's going to decide to come out, but he decides to go back, and wisely does though, as Weissing is the call. King making a smart decision here and letting that puck go all the way down the ice. Icing's the call. But oh goodness, we've got a lot of water on the ice here, and it's been slow, and that puck's not moving, Justin.
Yeah, I don't know why Kilbourne players are saying it's a goal. The ref blew the whistle like
No, that's not a goal, certainly. You're absolutely
2
right.
seconds before it went in.
Yeah. Watterson now with the face-off to the left of the Worthington goaltender. Wozniak winning that face-off, and here comes Gregory. Quick shot, deflected, right in front. Quick rebound! Oh, and Trevor Long coming close, getting that rebound, and just got tangled up with the defenseman. Good defensive play by Worthington. Everett moving that puck in, tossing it all the way into Watterson territory, and Worthington now goes on the attack. The defenseman moving that puck in, deflected. What a blocker save by King! Outstanding save. Moving that puck in, a good puck right in front. Quick shot right in, just missing. Worthington getting some quality shots here. Watterson better be careful. That water is really, the puddles, making it so slow that puck just sitting there. Here comes Long now. He's going to get rid of that puck. Wisely gets rid of it. Wozniak coming close to tracking, and Todd moving quickly. Wozniak's going to get a chance. He's got a quick break. Just a little bit past, a little too far for him. The puck goes all the way down the ice. Been a little slow and sluggish, probably because of the way the ice was cut with just so much water on the ice, Justin.
Yeah, they keep losing the puck and it just keeps getting stuck in those little puddles. Yes.
But I like what this first line has done so far. They're getting some quality chances, and Wozniak looks dialed in here. This second line has also been very good for Watterson. Williams losing that faceoff. Worthington controlling in their own zone now, trying to move that puck out. Good play by Watterson to try to keep that puck in. And Williams going on the attack. Good bump there by Williams. And Beckett shooting that puck into Watterson territory. And Worthington goes on the attack. Play looking a little slow, sluggish, almost remissive of what we saw in the first period. Watterson needs to get things going. Monahan having difficulty clearing the puck. Puck right in front, they score. And the defense breaking down there, leaving that loose man right in the slot. And Worthington makes them pay. 2-1 Worthington. 12:27 in the third. Watterson going back, Justin, to what they started out in the first period, being slow and sluggish and abandoning that aggressive play. Been very costly. The defense have got to do a better job tying up loose men in front of the netminder. They've not been bruising and aggressive. Not a good start to this third period. They've got to get going. We just have seen just a lot of inconsistency. Watterson needs to be consistent. Gibson falling down. That water. Oh, what a check by Stalter. He leveled O'Brien. What a check. What a check by Stalter. Excellent check. Sending a message. Another check by Stalter. Got to be careful. That was a little too high, but the refs are going to let him play. Good old-time hockey. Stalter. Look at him whipping that puck. Roughing up Bennett in the corner. And he's going to get a penalty. He's going to get a penalty. Stalter better be careful. He might lose his clothes. And Monahan wisely pushing him back there. Stalter better be careful. He's going to get called here. And if he doesn't be careful, he's going to get called for another 2. Justin?
I don't know. Did they just throw Monahan out of the game? I don't know what just happened. I don't know what just
and
happened.
The refs discuss it here, and let's see what they're going to award. 5 minutes is what they're going to call for Stalter. And 5-minute major for Stalter is going to be called.
They do have one in the box, though, too. Yeah, it's still 5-on-5.
5-on-5 still, though, yep. Watterson on their toes now, moving that puck in. But again, looking slow and sluggish, just the way they started out in the first period. They've got to get their legs going here. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to get intense. Finally, Wozniak's got that puck. He has shown some intensity. He's been the lone intense force here for Watterson. He's got to get things going. Price moving that puck in. Quick shot right on. Good stop by King. King making some key saves at key times. King moving that puck in over on the other side, but he's unable to clear it. Dalton, who looks very sharp, getting checked hard by Everett King. Good play by King. Good checking, getting much more physical. Ranch moving that puck in on the other side, making a good pass right in front. Quick shot. Oh, what a stop by King! He robbed Dalton in the. What a stop by King! My goodness, whipping out the pass. Quick shot. Oh, and it's Wozniak coming close to scoring. But what a save by King! Absolutely robbing Walton. Outstanding goaltending by Dalton
scared
King.
for a second there, but
Walton coming back. He looks sharp, but he overskates the puck. Everett moving that puck in over to Wozniak. Wozniak stopping. Good play by Wozniak to keep that puck in. Outstanding shift by Michael Wozniak, your captain, who looks dialed in tonight, getting the lone goal for Watterson. 2-1 Worthington, 10-17 left in regulation. Worthington's been the aggressor so far, but here comes Vinny Gregory, who's shown some shines of brilliance throughout. Look at him skate. Oh, and he gets roughed up hard, but look at him. He's a tough customer, Vinny Gregory. He gets that puck, and he almost got a pass right back. Good play, good aggressive play by Vinny Gregory. And he can do a lot with his great stick handling skills. Moving it back into the Garrison now, having some difficulty. Moving it over on the other side, over to Wilkinson. Here comes Snyder, moving it in. Good check by Gibson, whipping it. Another check over by Vinny Gregory. Excellent aggressive. What a check And finally, Watterson has finally come out with guns a-blazing here, being aggressive and doing an excellent job, tightening up the checking. Excellent job by your defenders. A good quick pass there by Snyder, moving it in on the other side. Watterson having difficulty clearing the puck. Good play by Gibson to pin his man off. Monahan fell on. And the King, outstanding goaltending, making some big time stops in this third period, keeping Watterson in this game. Outstanding goaltending by Dalton King. 9:12 left in regulation. 2-1 Worthington. Watterson's had their chances. Michael Wozniak coming close to scoring, and he has been aggressive from the beginning. It looks very dialed in. Your captain has had an outstanding game. Worthington winning the faceoff now. Todd's going to take that puck. Good play by Wildermouth to keep him close. Everett moving in, and Wildermouth's going to get a chance to clear it. Finally, Watterson having so much difficulty clearing the puck. Salako moving the puck. Good stop by King. And finally, Watterson sending that puck down the ice. Icing's the call. Watterson again, just like in the first period, been slow and sluggish, Justin.
Yeah, they did a great second period, but they just started to slow down again. Especially after that Kilborn goal, the second one.
Just been very, very inconsistent. You know, they just have not shown period by period, shift by shift, that aggressive bruising style. They've abandoned the forecheck, but one thing is for sure, they've started to get that physicality and that intensity, and that's been lacking. They've got to get things going. They've got to get their legs back. Again, a quick shot when King wisely steering that puck away from harm's way. Worthington on the attack here, moving that puck in. Quick shot there, right on. Good stop by King. King has looked sharp tonight, making some really important stops here, keeping Watterson in the game. Wildermouth moving the puck in. He gets roughed up. Good pass to Wozniak. Wozniak trying to deke his man. Good play by Wildermouth on the mouth, Mike, to keep that puck in. He's been aggressive. Somos moving it in on the other side. And here comes a quick wheeling. Solanko moving that puck in. He's got some wheels. Moving it over on the other side. Good play by Somos to tie him up. And good pass right in front. What a stop by King. Outstanding stop. Robbing the forward right in the slot. King has been outstanding. Outstanding. Keeping Watterson in this hockey game. Outstanding goaltending all night by Dalton King. The Terminator has been zoned in, focused, and dialed in tonight. Justin, outstanding goaltending again tonight.
Yeah, this game should be like 4-1 right now, Kilborn,
Easily.
but he's made some really, really good saves.
Solanko showing the brilliance. He's fast and quick feeling. Worthington's got some very, very quick forwards with good stick handling skills. Watterson's got to keep the pressure up and be brutal and aggressive with these forwards. They can't give them space, can't give them any respect. Worthington moving that puck in complete control now, moving it off on the other side. Watterson just sitting back, not being aggressive at all. Finally, Gibson tying up his man and roughing him up in the boards. Worthington in complete control here with 7:24 left. Watterson's going to have to show some desperation, take some chances here. Trailing in the hockey game, 2-1. Watterson just can't get that puck out. Williams having difficulty clearing. Watterson having all kinds of difficulty clearing the puck. Monahan finally finishing his check. Good play by Monahan. Quick shot and in it, but close. And you could see that goal coming, Justin. They were slow and sluggish, just staring at the puck, not moving with their legs. Watterson, stop skating, Justin. They just have stopped skating.
I don't know what happened. They were playing so good in the second, but now they've just gone downhill.
Folks, they've lacked the intensity, that fierceness, and that competitive spirit that we've seen in the great games that they played against St. Xavier, great games that they've played in the Queen City. Where is that Watterson team tonight? They have just been silenced. And this Worthington team is down their best player, and they've got a huge opportunity here to win the hockey game, and they've just been slow, they've been sluggish, and they've just not taken any chances. They have not forechecked very well. They need to get things going and in a hurry. Snyder moving that puck in. Good play there, a quick shot. Good stop by King. 3-1. Worthington with 6:39 left in the hockey game. Watterson's going to have to take some chances, Justin. They've got to get things going. They're running out of time.
Yeah, they got to get a lot more shots on net. The shot total is 13 to 3 in favor of Kilbourne.
13-3 in favor of Kilbourne. That's a huge shot margin. Watterson's got to get going. Puck goes all the way down the ice. They're going to wave icing. Marr almost got there. Watterson's got to get their legs going. Been very slow and sluggish, just giving these forwards for Worthington way too much space. Too much respect. They've got to get things going. Here comes Wozniak now. He has been shining tonight here. Quick pass there. Here comes Trevor Long. Trevor Long showing some brilliance. Here he comes now, moving that puck in. Tried to feed Wozniak. He just shot that puck. Watterson's got to get going with their shot total. Good play by Hunter Spirit here. Watterson goes on the attack here, trying to force the issue here, trailing by 2 goals. King whipping that puck off the boards. Wozniak trying to get that puck in. He is very dangerous. Look at his stick handling skills. Moving that puck in, but a good defensive play there by Worthington. Here comes Wilkerson. Good play there by Hunter Spirit to tie up that man and disrupt the offense. Penalty coming up. Finally, they're going to call. Looks like too many men on the ice, and here's a huge opportunity, Justin, for Watterson to get one here on the power play. 5:37 left in the hockey game. A critical point in the hockey game here. 5:37 left in regulation. Watterson trailing by 2 goals. They've got to play some desperate hockey here. And they've got the man advantage, Justin. They've got to get going. They've got to get lots of shots on net and traffic in front of the netminder.
Yeah, they have an opportunity here to make it a 1-goal game, and they can.
I'll tell you, Justin, the netminder has looked a little loose. He's given up a lot of rebounds. We've had our chances. If we can get more traffic in front, we can get a loose rebound, and we get a quick goal. You never know. Never know.
Yeah.
Plenty of time left on the clock, 5:37. Coach wisely taking a timeout here and regrouping his men. Coach Graham in his 9th year here at Bishop Watterson. He's done an outstanding job. Watterson, this has got to be 5:37. Watterson has got to be intense. They've got to be bruising and aggressive. They've got to move the puck quickly, and they've got to get lots of shots here.
Yeah, they need to get as many shots as possible if they want to come back and win this game.
Only 3 shots in this period. That's not going to do it for you. They've got to get more shots. And this power play can do it. They have shown some signs of brilliance. They can do it. They've got the firepower here. Wozniak's had an outstanding game, so has Long. They've got Vinny Gregory on the ice, and he has got great stick handling skills, and he can put the puck in the net. So Watterson here with a huge opportunity. 5:37 left in the game. 3-1. Good face-off there by Worthington, winning the face-off. Got a good play there by Gibson to keep that puck in, and Long losing the puck, moving it back on, and Long's going to get another chance here, moving that puck from left to right, giving it to Gibson. Gibson, quick shot, a good shot there, good stop by the netminder. Gibson's got a rifle, a cannon of the shot. Here comes Trevor. Another shot by Gibson, right on, but again, Justin, no one in front of the net to get those rebounds. The rebounds have been there. They've got to crash the net. Trevor Long now taking that puck in. He's got some time. Moving it back over to Gibson. Gibson unable to clear. Now 2-on-1 here. Hunter Spirit's back. Solano, quick shot, and he misses the net. Todd's going to get a chance. He keeps that puck in, and Hunter Spirit's going to have to regroup this power play. But Gibson, with 2 huge shots, trying to give Watterson a much-needed goal here. Long giving it back to Wozniak. Wozniak over to Long. Long's got it. Moving that puck in, and Long stopped. He stopped skating. I don't know why he stopped skating. Todd takes that puck in. 2-on-1 now, moving that puck in. Quick shot. Here's a chance now. Wozniak's got some space. Good pass to Trevor Long. Back over to Wozniak. These two have been the best players for Watterson by far. Wozniak's got a shot, but no one in front of the net. They've got to get traffic in front. Long has got to get in front of the net. He's going to take the puck now. Long moving it back over. He gets checked in the boards, but Gibson's going to get a chance. Gibson's got a chance, but it gets deflected by Walton. Good play by Walton, and they toss the puck all the way down the ice. Good penalty killing by Worthington, and Watterson's going to have to regroup here with 16 seconds left in the power play. Watterson's going to have to take some chances. Down 3-1. 3:48 left in regulation. Hunter Spirit doing an excellent job, leaving it back on. Gregory's going to get that puck. Keeps it in. Wozniak moving it over to Gregory. Gregory's going to take that puck. Gregory's got a good shot. He hits the helmet. Good play by Gregory. Gregory is showing some signs of brilliance. Moving that puck in. Good pass over to Monahan. Monahan whips that shot. Quick shot by one. Good stop. Good power play so far. Getting some shots and some chances, Justin.
Yeah, that was a good chance for Watterson there, but like Trevor was in the perfect position to tap in the rebound, but the goalie has done a really good job of rebound control and not letting it bounce in front of the net.
Goaltending has been pretty good for Worthington. Watterson running out of time, 3:28. They're going to have to take some chances, trailing 3-1. Williams is going to take this face-off. He's got the second line here. Has been very, very good for Watterson. He loses the face-off. Worthington now is going to control. Defenseman behind his netminder. Stelter has been very, very aggressive. Been really good on the boards, really creating some offense. Worthington moving that puck in right off the boards, whipped off the boards. Good play by King to keep it outside. Todd moving that puck on back into Watterson territory. Forward moving it in. You've got to put that forward in the boards. You've got to be more aggressive with that forward. Good play by Monahan there. Check. And they've got to get him going. Moving that puck in, but Watterson just not able to get any sustained chances here. It's been very, very choppy. The passes have been a little sloppy. Quick shot right in. Monahan now moving that puck in. He's got to get that puck out. He's unable to get the puck out. Worthington controlling it, moving that puck in. Quick chance right in front. Right in front. And they are unable to do much here. Worthington in complete control here. Watterson. They've got to get going here, trailing 3-1 with 2:24 left in the hockey game. Just watching Worthington circle around their netminder and just giving them way too much space here. They've got to get things going and ignite this. At some point, Justin, when they get the puck and send it down into Worthington territory, they've got to pull their goalie. They've got to do something. They're running out of time. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Keep your eyes out on Dalton King. They're going to have to pull him out in a few minutes. Here we go. Todd, who has shown to have had a very good game, deking out the one man, moving it in. Good play there by Monahan to tie up his man. And the other Monahan moving it on the other side, whipping that puck in. Wozniak's got to get going here. Now the top line out for Watterson to try to create some offense. Good play there by Hunter Spear to tie up his man. Quick shot, and King wisely covers up. 1:32 left in the hockey game here. Watterson still trailing 3-1. When Watterson sends that puck into Worthington territory, they've got to pull out their netminder. They've got to do something here. They're running out of time, Justin.
Yeah, only 1:32 left in regulation.
Big face-off here to the left of King. Excellent face-off there by Wozniak, who's won most of his face-offs. Good play there by Somos to tie up his man, but Worthington controlling here. Watterson having difficulty clearing the puck and getting it out of their net. They desperately need to get that puck out. Long just missing that pass. And Worthington Evans is going to keep that puck in. Somos is going to watch him. Good play by Somos to keep him outside. Watterson unable to get that puck out. They've got to get the puck out and get their goaltender out. Trailing in the hockey game 3-1 with 1 minute left in regulation. Worthington in complete control. Here's a chance for Long. Now they've got to pull the goalie. Long, look at his muscle. Moving that puck on. He's got Wozniak with him. Long moving it in. But he overskates the puck. And they're not going to pull out the goalie. I don't understand this, Justin. Trailing 3-1 in the hockey game. Long moving that puck in. Moving it back in to Joey Wozniak. And Worthington goaltender, who's had a good period, covers up. 36 seconds left. The coach is going to be content on keeping Dalton King in goal. I don't understand this, Justin. I would have pulled the goaltender out, wouldn't you?
Well, they had possession of the puck, but I feel like they were at a spot where it could have easily been taken away, and that's probably why they didn't pull him.
Face off by Vena Gregory. A quick shot by Hunter Spirit. And a good play there by Wildermouth fighting for that puck. Look at him fight for that puck, being very, very aggressive. Wildermouth, a very good hard worker. And it looks like we've got Al Chirac on the ice. It's good to see Al Chirac getting some much needed experience here on the ice now for Watterson. Watterson trailing 3-1 here with 11 seconds left in the hockey game. We've seen very, very inconsistent play from Watterson. A good second period, very lackluster first period, not a lot of aggressiveness, not a lot of offensive play. They really have abandoned the forecheck. They were not tenacious tonight. Just didn't see any of that intensity, that fierceness, that competitive spirit that we saw in the big wins against St. Xavier. And it's unfortunate, but another conference loss for Watterson, and they now are 2-7 in the conference. They'll get another opportunity tomorrow against Olentangy Berlin at 6 p.m. Join us tomorrow night at 6 p.m. against Olentangy Berlin, and then please join us Sunday, January the 11th for senior night at 3 p.m. versus Beaver Creek. Can't wait to bring you all the action. An unfortunate slow start, really. Unfortunately, very, very slow start, Justin. Waters just couldn't pick up their legs and just didn't skate, just didn't show that aggressive, tenacious play. Just showing a lot of inconsistent play. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. I don't know why they weren't skating. I don't know what happened, but yeah.
Thank you for joining us from Fairgrounds, and good night from Columbus.